Guys, My Vegas Magazine showcases the best the Valley has to offer every single month, and they're here today to do just that. Magazine manager Laura Damian is joined by Dr. Christopher Costa, a board-certified plastic surgeon who has the inside tip on how to maximize body contouring techniques to look your best this summer. Good morning to you both.
Hey, good morning.
Thanks for joining us. So, body contouring, I mean, everyone, you know, this time of year is thinking about getting in shape, or they're looking towards the summer and they're thinking about their body, and there aren't always people who are completely comfortable in a two-piece or gents in their swim shorts. So do you have any tips or advice? You know, what are the best routes for people to take?
Yeah, I mean, I think the main message is that it is 2024. You can choose your own destiny. You know, that we can look the way we want to look, that we are not bound by our weights or how much fat we have, that we have so many procedures that we can offer that, you know, used to be just for like the rich and famous, and now, you know, they're pretty much, we can make them accessible to a large amount of people. And so, you know, I specialize in body contouring, removing fat, shaping the waist, you know, the hips, trying to get that nice silhouette. And so, you know, we're like one piece of the puzzle in terms of, you know, weight loss and body contouring, and just trying to make yourself just feel more confident in your skin and enhance your natural appearance and beauty, and just to make you look your best.
There are lots of different options for people to choose body contouring. You know, so what makes your practice unique? What makes you special and a place that people should head to?
Well, I think number one, when people look at our website and they see our before and after photos, and you know, they're just regular people, all shapes and sizes. We treat big people, small people, and our goal is to make them look, like I said, like the best version of themselves. So you're not going to come out. People think sometimes plastic surgery means you're going to come out looking like a totally different person,
right, or
some sort of crazy, you know, science experiment or something. and that's not really what it's about. It's really just about trying to highlight, you know, your own anatomy and trying to make you look as good as possible. And so, like, the dedication, you know, I've done training in Colombia, throughout the entire United States, at some of the most prestigious institutions to, you know, really hone in and specialize on these techniques, and not just on how to perform them, but to help make recovery faster, make the whole experience like better. You know,
and like you alluded to, it's not a fix-all. You know, it's going to be part of like people changing their diet, their lifestyle, those kind of things as well.
Yeah.
What is happening with My Vegas Magazine?
Oh, we have a lot going on. So we just had the women's luncheon last week. Mayor Carolyn Goodman was there. We are doing a home show next month at the Orleans. We just launched the newest beautiful magazine, and actually Dr. Costa is going to be on the cover, and that's coming out in June. We are having a beauty expo at the Orleans this summer, so we have a lot going on, a lot of events popping up.
You guys are always busy, and you know, we always bring in some great guests for us as well. One thing that I wanted to ask you, Doctor, you know, viewers at home might be watching, and you know, a procedure like that might be on the, you know, on their list of things to do. But for right now, what are things people can do to, you know, you know, without coming to see someone like yourself right now, for, you know, getting into shape or looking their best? You know,
yeah.
What best methods can people choose?
Yeah. So obviously diet and exercise. That's always going to be the number one thing, the main foundation that all of this is going to be built on, okay? The patients who end up having the best results with any sort of surgical procedure are usually the people who already have those key components in place, but they're just not shedding the pounds. You know, if you feel like you're going to the gym all the time, 4 times a week, and you're just not making any progress, like, that's something where usually I will have a procedure that can kind of help with that. You know, maybe you have loose skin after having multiple children, you know, where we need to do something to tighten things up, and just to highlight, again, like, you know, your physique. So those are the main things. There's, you know, everyone knows about the new weight loss medications that are out now, which, you know, people are losing tons of weight on that. And with those changes, that will push even different types of things that we can offer patients to, you know, hey, okay, this weight's coming off. How are we going to make, again, like, tighten things up and remove loose skin? And some of it's surgical and some of it's not surgical, you know?
Thank you. I wish we had some more time to talk about this. Just, you've come with a special offer for our viewers.
Yes. Okay. So appreciate everybody tuning in today. You know, we want to, again, like, get people ready for summer. So anybody who calls our office today, we're going to credit a $500 off certificate for any surgical procedure that they want to pursue. Just have to mention that they saw us on the Morning Blend.
Awesome. Thank you so much for both of you for coming in today. To learn more about Dr. Costa, head to drcosta.com.